If you've recently bought a Lifeform mat or are thinking about buying it and you're wanting to know about the different alignment markers and where to put your hands and your feet, keep watching because I'm going to show you all the different markers. Let's start with these lines at the top, and they're the longer, bigger lines, and the lines at the back. If you are taller, then those could be your placements for downward dog. So your hands would go at the front and your feet would go at the back. I'm 5'3", so I'm short, so I'm gonna bring my hands and my feet to the shorter lines here. So I'm putting my hands and my feet there, and that's my down dog position. Also perfectly brings me into plank as well. So those are super useful. Also here, we see these little flowers here at the front. So what we can use those for is when we step forward, we can make sure I have my foot land on the pedal, and I'm going to hop my back foot a little wider to be on that back pedal. So now when I come into my crescent lunge, I'm definitely hip width apart. We open to warrior two, we can use this middle line here to set up our feet. So I've got my back foot, like the middle of my arch here, on that line, and my front heel is intersecting with that. So, and you can now, I can have my front foot is kind of in between those two long lines at the front. My back foot is in between the two long lines at the back. That means I'm in a nice wide warrior two stance there. Now, if I wanted to come into a pyramid pose or even a warrior one, we can use this diagonal line. Watch this diagonal line here to be in warrior one. Now I personally like a wider warrior one, so I like to use my front foot on this flower, back foot turned at an angle for warrior one. Let's talk about using these lines in a wide-legged fold or in goddess pose. You can line up the arches of your feet, and when you come into goddess pose, you can bring your heels in, toes out along that diagonal line and be right in your goddess pose. So I hope this video was helpful for those of you that have one of these Lifeform mats and you're not sure about the different alignment markers, but this is helpful for you. Also, if you're thinking about getting a Lifeform mat, honestly, these alignment markers are one of my favorite parts about the mat. So we have them here in the studio in purple and black. We also have some purple ones with this mandala design on it, and I'll be ordering more soon. So if there's a color or a pattern that you want, just let me know and I'll order it for you, and we'll have it here in the studio, and I can't wait to see y'all practicing on these.